Wild Hunt. We are about to jump in, and I thought we would do the entire campaign. This is going to be one of our big goals. We're going to jump into the Witcher RPG. I've played Witcher 1, I've played a little bit of Witcher 2, so I'm going to, when it comes to story, I believe we can choose New Game Plus mode, including any installed. Start playing this a little bit. So we just want a fresh start. So this is different difficulties, I believe. We'll do story and sword, and if we find it too easy, then we can bump it up. Show tutorials? Sure. Simulate a Witcher 2 save? No. Because we do not know what happened later on. As always, this will be a 1 hour episode. That's like Game of Thrones. Now the mountain took the head off the guy. Or head off his own horse. Nice. Oh, nice. If you guys have any recommendations on how you want me to build the character or anything like that, feel free to post that, because I am open to that. Sorry about that. Sleeping like a baby.
find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
So like I was saying, I think we can build out our character by basically he can be a warrior, so we can focus on the sword styles and stuff like that, magic, and mutagens. So like being an alchemist, stuff like that. Booty! Again, if you guys have any mods to recommend that I should be playing with, stuff like that, feel free to post. And like I said, this is a 1080 Ti, so everything is running on Ultra. This is a tutorial, glossary, disable by going under menu. Jump the spacebar, WSAD for moving. Mini map, right corner. And your objectives. Okay. Use right click. To unlock doors, just go up and press E.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Okay. Can we do that on a bigger scale? Okay. Seems like we can influence this. So
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
There we go. I turned down the sensitivity on my mouse. I felt it was a little jolty.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Looking at her bling.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Want to stay with you a little bit longer? Let's be reasonable or unreasonable. You're right. I should go see Ciri. I want to stay with you a little bit longer.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you. But we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Bam, bam, bam. Goal, 11 steps away.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Okay, so nothing else there. I guess I can't run yet. I'm trying shift, but it's not doing anything, so. Holy.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
That's gonna be pretty crazy if it's just like Skyrim. And then we can basically go anywhere we can see and we can go. I have the load distance way up. Doesn't seem like it was lagging or anything, so I wasn't checking the stream, so hopefully the stream was okay. So we're unlocked. Yeah, it's not allowing me to. There we go. Get down those stairs faster.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
The detail on the clothes is crazy.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad with her. We've spoiled her. We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
A woman witcher. I believe it's like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 survive the process.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
We're going with the number 2s. Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Of course. Is it Witcher school
Need
or no?
tutorial for everything.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Come on, climb, boy. She's ahead of us. So just spacebar when you come up to it. Climbing right through the kid.
Tell you about breathing through your mouth
Whoa.
in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Yeah, I guess you guys can also post if you want me to play it with keyboard and mouse or controller, because I have access to both. So. I guess we didn't check that out. Dang it. Oh, she didn't beat me. I probably just had to fall into the courtyard. Ooh. Scarface.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
You won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise as well. He was sleeping.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Fundamentals.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Okay, Mushers must prepare to fight all kinds of foes, knights, wraths, and giants or wraiths. Science are powerful, basic alchemy for bombs and such. So 1 to draw my sword, Z to select.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strike now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow.
Mount a strong attack by holding the left button. Oh no, shift.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Damn it!
Press Alt and roll can be done by pressing spacebar in the direction. I have a very unique keyboard, so it takes me a little bit more time to learn.
Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword tangled?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting is stupid.
Pretend now, live later. I'm too old. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Yeah, I end up getting a keyboard for like $29-30 and then found out it was like a $300 keyboard. It has a very unique WASD to the side.
Today to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with...
It's a steel series, super unique. Okay, tab to quick open.
Stop showing off, Geralt. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Burn him. Burn him to his core.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really rock you never learn. Erda now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Seems like the controls are pretty good though for keyboard. It makes sense because this was a PC game first. And then it came to console later. How so? Well, maybe I don't have to throw. Yeah. Okay. So C to. Okay. Yep, that'll work with my.
Enough. Continue training and.
Oh, bastard.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Humans behind it. Okay. Flying ships now. Feels like Metal Gear Solid or whatever. I guess we are not going to learn from the loading screens, because that was a loading screen. Solid state. i7 processing. Nom, 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 nom. So just a dream.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
So out here, I'm gonna be a little bit. I want to learn, so I'm not gonna just
Started in the
shut
guest
them down.
room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Then we train Ciri. We will not worry about that.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Time to go. Ciri in my dreams means she might be in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Good old badass Witcher eyes.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Stuffed unicorn. We used it as a bed once. Really?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
And we'll try to follow the main storyline and not do the expansions. And then do the expansions on its own.
I smell it. Ghouls.
Okay. Life on the continent and in Skellige Isles is a nasty, brutish sort. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of countless monsters lurking outside of every town and village. Monsters are shown with silver health bars above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay, so it automatically put me to the silver sword, I guess. Probably getting separated by my guy, but take advantage of it. I'm just using regular fast attacks, nothing strong attacks or anything like that. Say they're just level 1, so... Oh, cut them in 2. Striking opponents generate adrenaline points. Certain abilities you acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require some consume your adrenaline points. Adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any
you can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing Blood or Broken Bones or Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not generate vitality, so we should be okay. Food and drink can be placed in consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press R or F to consume vitality. You have some equipped already in your upper slot. I don't think we even got hurt. So, X to summon your horse. We might have to change that over time. X I don't have close on my special keyboard. But the F and R works excellent. Spacebar to take all. Okay, so it does come up on the map, which is excellent. So spacebar to take all. So it also shows the dead bodies plus plants that are able to forage Forge and become the alchemist master you're meant to be. Ooh, monster eye that time. I guess we should be looking at this stuff, right? Just to see monster claw and ghoul's blood. So it doesn't actually tell you anything in here. So I'm assuming I for inventory. Here are the currently equipped items. Here are the other items currently in your possession. And these are your inventory tabs. Stats down below. And equipping items, you can drag it from your bag or double click. Shows your crafting components and alchemy ingredients. This shows your quests items. This one shows your food and items for Roach, which I believe is our horse. Tab shows oil, potions, and bombs. And this one shows weapons and armors. Item descriptions can be toggled between small and large descriptions by pressing the mouse button. You can see any item given will look on Geralt. Press X. You can preview how items will look. You cannot equip. To choose the order in which items will be shown, press F. Jesus! Character stats, press C or hold C. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, this is taking forever. Okay. There we go. Components here. Ah, okay. Actually, I might want it full, because it might come up nicer in the stream for you guys, and it'll be easier on my eyes. So, used to craft gears, relics. Is that what it's worth? 15 bucks? Yeah. Monster eye, monster claw. Ooh, master item, ghoul's blood. It's worth 30 bucks. Worth 2 bucks. And 2 bucks. Okay. That's all I wanted to know, really. And we are at 260 towards level 2. Hair. That's hilarious. Okay. There's Roach. And I believe they said if we press X, we can make him whistle. But that's for when we're out exploring, really.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Horses. Witchers spend most of their time on the road and stretch to their next contract. They must trek across wild valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through bogs. Luckily, Garrett can count on his horse, Roach, to help him on his travels. Press X to get Roach to come to you. I believe if we press C,
you can move potions from their blood.
No, because by eating
hold shift to put him into a canter.
Did he know they eat the living?
The only thing I
No.
can't remember off the top of my head is switch weapons. I know C to bring it out. Modify attack type. That might be it. Modify attack type. Ah, there we go. 1 and 2. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, where are we going? I guess we're just following him. There's not really a dotted line. Oop, might have been an enemy back there. Double press and hold while moving.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and
Once your
Eberron
horse is
war.
depleted, you can no longer
Radovid's
gallop.
pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something.
Dead bodies everywhere. I'll just probably... Ooh, a whole bunch of enemies over there. I'll probably just power through for the first hour of this episode to see where it brings us and stuff. And then the next playthrough will take a little bit more time. And we'll get... we'll collect all the stuff. Like, we won't run past it, kind of thing. That was weird. Why do you stop?
It, Roach.
Oh. It's that close to a loading thing. That's fine. Sometime later.
We going?
The sun is so bright.
Help me! Help!
Ooh. Looks like a griffin or something. Cut that beast. It's probably happy. Got its food. What about the old guy? Dead? No, hurt.
Has gone.
Yeah. Come out.
We are
Gosh,
Witcher.
that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive.
We'll be good for now. Unless you guys want me to play evil. I don't know if that's
You'd like a reward,
coming
I
up, but
suppose.
there we go. You don't owe us a thing. We could use a few crowns. You don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman. Why do you care? Why do you care?
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since...
I wonder if I unlocked that for being good.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Greetings.
A new entry into the bestiary. Yeah, it was Griffins. Griffins came up. New marker, the ford. I don't think there's anything to loot here. It's not coming up on the map, so. So let's try this out. We'll run all the way over here. And then we'll see if it just teleports over. I don't know. Didn't have an angle on it. Okay. Without steering and holding shift, I'll automatically follow the path. Cool. Look at that. Look, Ma! Drive with no hands! Oh, maybe not. Thought I said it. What? Nope. I thought it said it would follow. Where'd Tweedledee go? Okay, populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near their settlements, such as villages and cities. They are marked on your map as a little thing. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Okay.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a pass through town because they said there was a notice board. Oh, there we go. Notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on the surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into something or something of interest. A damsel in distress, maybe, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map. So we have quest givers, merchants, armorers, blacksmith, herbalists, alchemists, places of power, monster nest, armor's table, and grindstones. I wonder if I can search it. No. Nope, doesn't allow me. Oh, and it looks like there might be a quest over there too. Okay, so let's press E. Hark, hair fellows of the north, death to invaders. If you've earned a yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to take up arms and defend the motherland, head to the woods. We grow stronger by the day, and we will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will soon die for your country, then live as a slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the breasts at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna. To arms! So, I guess we choose, and we'll probably get the right pronouncing of that once we talk to people. The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwenleave speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in the lands by the right of our most gracious sovereign. Can't pronounce. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of the White Orchard should partake in this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have to do under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in barbarous land, where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. The Nilfgaardians' law now protects you, yet it also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you to torch enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark ages shall soon give way to a bright new era. Jesus. Volunteers needed. Let it hereby be known that the enlistment into the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving the Emperor. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained in the tutelage of Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Looking for a borrow a plow. Hey lads, there among you can lend me a plow? The thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in the field so hard it bent halfways. And may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it, or plow my fields without it. Rugged. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say you'll be in the right. But if he fell, I would know it's like he did. I'd give him up to the grounds at least. Jesus. Like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him beneath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be eaten by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave and able with a sword and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I would pay much, for I have not much to give. I wouldn't pay much, okay. But I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there, done Valenvert. Contract. Devil by the well. Good folk. I know there's a war and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives this monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Holden. So, points of interest. There's much of interest can be found around the world, dense forests or fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue a Norse board, markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potential interesting places. Seek them out and learn what their secrets they hold. There are places of interest nearby, been added to the world map. Oh, okay, so I can read them one at a time. Okay. Quests. When quest is a notification will appear, press V to start tracking quests. Okay. So we can talk to this guy. Willis, I think.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got a nice roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Everything. Don't insult me, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. The only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Okay. So, dialogues with that and the conversation. Okay. I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
Not much left. But I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
So, Twisted Fire Starter. So I can start there, but I'm gonna go and see our buddy back at the pub first. Wonder if that... I don't know. I wonder if the boy was special, but because of the blue. Running like a champion.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble. That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've got right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Nilfgaard. Gotta practice those words.
My arse it is. witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Good old politics.
Those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
So dialogue can open a shop panel. So we just received 4 roasted chicken legs, and there was probably wine in there too. We just missed it. So looking for a woman, pretty busy place. There a contract on that griffin? Let's go for the contract.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
Really?
Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And it seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Guess witchers are douchebags. We have to factor that in.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
I'm looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got, or thanks for everything. I think thanks for everything would be fine.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been
Ask the travelers about Yennefer.
Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Ooh. I just want to talk. Talk now. Options marked with the sign influences people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals, invest in the delusion ability. Cool. Be like Jedi. Let's try number 1 first.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, stray. No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
My patience is running thin. Answer my question now. Let's try one more.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
We was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Yeah, wusses. So I guess peasants, I can just threaten them, basically. Tell me your answers. And we'll use our powers for other people. Oh, there's a guy in green, so that's probably the guy we're supposed to talk to.
Factions, teams, suits. What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What do you mean? Why are you here? War make it to Novigard yet?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my
Nilfgaardian Levioso. Go back to your books while you still can. Write about the war, what it's really like. Yeah, that's probably a better answer.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Exactly. Let's see if the war has gotten there yet.
Reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight.
Novigrad.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time.
I know it's a side game from the creators of The Witcher. No. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. No thanks for now.
Thanks. Got some other things.
Maybe in our second episode.
I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Okay, with that, we're going to call it an episode here. We have the guy that's in green. I'm assuming he's actually going to progress the quest. And we'll actually play with the scholar in our next episode, a game of Gwent. So thanks for coming by, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe as always. And see you guys next time. Bye for now.